All right, what's going on, CFW? Let's hop into week 8 here. We got our Olympic lifting complex to start off the week. 2.5 minutes, every 2.5 minutes, we're completing a set of snatch pulls and high hang snatches on this Monday workout. So, as you can remember, in the last 2 weeks, we were doing overhead squats, I believe, are still like a high hang pull. Now we're down to two movements, so we can go a little heavier than our previous attempts at this. And the goal is with these snatch complexes is to get more comfortable with doing the movement in the first place. And for those that are more advanced with this, is starting to kind of push the weights a little bit more, as long as we're keeping good positioning and good technique too as well. So Monday, we're going to start off the class with the Olympic lifting, and that's going to carry over into the workout with kind of a classic couplet of hang power snatches. So same kind of movement, except we don't need to squat, and then 40 double unders and an 8-minute AMRAP. So we're going to go through those two movements for as many rounds as possible. I would say when I have done the workout like this multiple times before, it is a shoulder and grip workout too, trying to hang on to that barbell. So in those 8 minutes, we want to go at a pretty aggressive pace, as long as we can still maintain the positioning, the technique, and good cadence on it on the actual movements themselves. If you find that the weight's kind of holding you back, obviously let's go down lower in weight and focus on just getting good movement out. If you're going slower and you're just learning the movement, I'm cool with that too as well. As long as you're getting that technique down every single time, you'll still get a really good workout out. If you're looking for more of the intensity and the technique is kind of holding you back a little bit with that hang power snatch, you might want to go with a dumbbell snatch. And that way you can kind of get more of the speed of the reps in. Rather than going slower and going with a barbell. It really depends. It's not wrong to do either or. It just depends on what you want. But the stimulus in this workout today is meant to be done at a fast pace, and we're trying to kind of get that shoulder burn, get that kind of lactic acid going in this workout today. So keep that in mind when you're dosing out what this workout should be like, if or what degree you should be playing with the progressions for each one. So as an example, I put down lower in the description, it's like you could be doing 10 hang power snatches at 45 and 35, and then maybe the double unders are too much for you to actually get a good stimulus. You're like not able to hold on to that many double unders in a row. Cut it in half, do 20 double unders, or even just go into 40 single skips. It all depends, and it's the idea of getting the stimulus. It's more about that than getting what's on the actual workout or hitting RX, because RX may not be the right dosage for you. We need to kind of find the right dosage in order you get the best result from it. So just keep that in mind when you're doing these workouts, and just keep that in mind with any workout that you do. If you want to get the stimulus, you're not looking to do exactly what's on the board, unless you have the actual strength, the skill, then we can work towards that. And there may be a point that you might want to actually do more than what's written on the board. Maybe you want to do RX plus. So it's always about finding that right dosage for you. So that's my Monday TED Talk to get started. Tuesday, gymnastics intervals, 6 sets for consistency. So we got 250-meter row for the guys, 200 for the ladies, and a 3 to 6 unbroken toes to bar, followed by 1 to 3 wall walks, 3 to 6 unbroken toes to bar again, and then the wall walks, rest 3 minutes. 35-minute time cap. A lot of gymnastics on Tuesdays, as you can notice in this cycle. So building on what you've already been practicing, pick a rep range that feels comfortable for you, that you can be consistent with. If you're doing threes, just keep it to threes. If you're doing sixes, just keep it to that. Just find that rep range that makes sense for you, that you're not burning out in these intervals. You're moving at a challenging pace, but it's enough that you can keep good speed through it. So basically, think of it like this. Once you do the row, toes to bar, and then the wall walks, that second half, when you go to the toes to bar and the wall walk, should look the same in terms of effort level and speed and how fast you're completing it. So I would look at the um, 3 to 6 unbroken toes to bar and the 1 to 3 wall walks. How you do those, it should be just like a copy and paste on that second kind of way around it. So once you go back to toes to bar and the wall walks, it should look the same like the first time you did it. So that's the way we're building movement efficiency and being just aware of those things and moving really well. So Tuesday is all about that body awareness and the body weight gymnastics movements. Wednesday, we get our hands on that barbell. As you guys know, bench press, heavy set of 2 this time in 5 sets. So every 2.5 minutes, we're going to do a set of 2. So we're going heavier, and then we're going to drop down in weight and go 3 sets of 2 at 70% of the heaviest set. And we're looking to just really get good, powerful reps in to finish off with those 3 sets of 2. So look back at the last 2 weeks, your heavy set of 3, try to match this or go a little heavier, ideally, because it is 1 rep less. Let's say you did 150, see if you can do 155 at least for the heavy set of 2. When we're done the strength, our workout is going to be more lower body, 24 single arm dumbbell walking lunges. Hold it whatever you like. If you want to do just on the left arm, on the right arm, you choose. 12 burpees, 24 pistol squats. We haven't done these in a while. Sneaking them back in again. 12 burpees. I think you do that one more time. So the idea of this workout is that we're challenging more of the lower body in this workout. And we got some single-sided movements, which really challenge our core to really find balance and stability in our body compared to doing something that is requiring 2 feet at a time there. So when you're doing this today, find that progression that will allow you to go into the second round. You don't want to just get the first round done in 12 minutes. Think about trying to finish the first round in about at 6-minute mark, or maybe even the 7-minute mark, so that you have time to get into that second round. And ideally, I would say it'd be good to get into the burpees, the first set of burpees, or even the pistol squats. If you get it done, perfect, amazing, even better. But good little workout for Wednesday. Thursday, we got our kettlebell work, 5 rounds for reps. We got 1 minute of left side hang kettlebell power snatches, 1 minute box jump overs, 1 minute of right side hang power snatches, 1 minute rest. So we're working on kettlebell work, as you guys know, working on good mechanics, good technique on all that stuff as we're doing each of those intervals. And if it feels good, we can kind of bump up that intensity as we go. But think of these workouts as more about building skill, building consistency there. And then when we're done, we're going to go into those weird side bend motions, the ones that I programmed, looking kind of weird when you're in those positions, but it's really good, just building really good strength in those areas, because we just never get into them in the movements that we do on a day-to-day basis. So these are in there built for you to get stronger, more resilient with your mobility too as well, and just not get so limited with one movement, opening up that a little bit more for you guys so that you're, like I said, being resilient to injuries, and also just exploring different ranges of motion, activating different areas. I really like banding these because it makes it more interesting in terms of what muscle groups are activating. And you want to kind of try to fire those up, because there's millions of different ways and different angles that you can really position yourself to activate those muscles and challenge them in different ways. So try to change that every single time or every single week that you're working on these. So play with the angle of the band, which way you kind of draw it from, where you tension it from. There's a lot of really cool ways to do this and get a lot of strength built from it. So after Thursday, CrossFit Open starting, the official kind of CrossFit Open for the worldwide kind of open. So this is every kind of gym around the world kind of doing this CrossFit Open. We'll be doing it Friday nights. You're welcome to come in. We're going to still run regular classes, so everybody is welcome to come and do the workout as prescribed as a class. And we'll also have heats and stuff like that after, for those that are more hardcore and want to get their CrossFit Open score like official and on the leaderboard on the game site. So lots of fun on these Fridays for the next 3 weeks. And then I like kind of thinking about the new season kind of going forward after that. Once we're done the CrossFit Open, it's a nice clean slate going into the new year. It's kind of like the new year, but it's like the new year for CrossFit, or it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas time for CrossFit now. So if you're a hardcore fan there, you want to have some fun with it, you've been doing it every year. If you did it last year and you're like, I'm going to do this every year, we're doing it on these Fridays. So stay tuned for that. And then Saturday, as you guys know, recovery day, but still getting a good workout in. So aerobic work, light work here on the bike, quick little 20-minute AMRAP in between, and then finishing off that 10-minute row or bike at the end at a nice easy pace. just getting that body going, getting a good sweat on, but nothing too crazy. We don't want to tax our nervous system that much, especially if you've done that workout yesterday, whatever that may be. I don't know what it is. We'll find out Thursday, I believe at 3 p.m. there. So exciting stuff. And then Sunday, March 1st, we got our teams of 2 or 3 1,500-meter row, then 5 rounds of 30 pull-ups and 15 push jerks as a team. You can do this in teams of 2 or 3, and we got a 30-minute time cap on this workout. So lots of fun. Break it up however you like within your teams there, and just getting a good workout to get that March started off there. So exciting stuff. Can't wait to see you guys on March 1st there. So have a good one, and that's the week of programming.